Tonight, before you go to bed, I want you to imagine something with me for a moment. You're sitting quietly in your living room. The lights are dim, the house is calm, and there's a soft glow coming from the lamp beside your chair. You reach for your glasses, but this time, something feels different. You blink twice, then again, and you realize you don't have that same blurry haze that usually shows up at the end of the day. Your eyes feel lighter, clearer, more awake. Now imagine waking up tomorrow morning, stepping outside and noticing the colors around you seem just a little sharper. The green of the trees, the details in the faces you see, even the words on the newspaper you've been struggling with. What if this wasn't just your imagination? What if this small improvement became your new normal? Because seniors who add just a handful of specific nuts into their daily routine are reporting something remarkable: sharper eyesight, reduced dryness, fewer floaters, and even signs of cataracts slowing down, all from simple, natural foods. And the best part? No complicated recipes, no expensive supplements, no confusing routines, just 4 powerful nuts that have been studied for decades and are finally getting the recognition they deserve. But here's the twist: most seniors eat nuts the wrong way. Wrong timing, wrong combinations, wrong portions, and never unlock the real benefit for their eyes and memory. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use these 4 nuts to protect aging eyes, strengthen your vision, and support the tiny cells inside your retina and lens that keep your vision sharp. And trust me, once you understand how these nuts work inside your eyes, you'll wonder why no one ever told you this earlier. Before we start, let me ask you something personal. Have you noticed yourself squinting more lately? Are you using brighter lights to read? Do you sometimes rub your eyes because they just feel tired? Or maybe you're afraid of cataracts, macular degeneration, or the slow, silent decline in eyesight that so many seniors face after 50. If you've been feeling any of this, you are not alone, and you deserve to know a simple, natural way to support your eyes every single day. So let's begin with the first nut, one you've probably eaten your entire life but never for your eyes. It starts with almonds. Not because they were delicious, but because seniors are finally realizing they're one of the richest sources of natural vitamin E on the entire planet. And if you're over 45, vitamin E is not optional, it's essential. This antioxidant is one of the few nutrients that can actually travel into the lens of your eye, protect it from oxidative stress, and slow the damage that leads to cataracts. Think about that for a moment. Your lens is like a clear window. Over time, sunlight, stress, aging, and poor diet cause tiny cracks and cloudiness to form. Almonds contain the antioxidants that act like repair tools, supporting the natural clarity of your lens and helping prevent that cloudiness from building up. And here's something most people don't know: almonds also help prevent dry eye, a problem almost all seniors experience after 50. The vitamin E and healthy fats support the tear glands, helping keep your eyes moist and comfortable. Now listen carefully, because this part is important. To actually improve eyesight and slow cataracts naturally, you can't just eat almonds randomly. One small handful, about 6 to 8 almonds, is all you need, but the timing matters more than the quantity. Seniors get the best results when almonds are eaten in the evening, not the morning. Why? Because vitamin E absorbs slowly. When you take it later in the day, it works with your body during sleep, when the eye does most of its repairing. You're feeding your eyes at the perfect time. But almonds alone aren't enough, because there's another nut that works like a shield for your retina, protecting the delicate photoreceptor cells that help you see clearly, especially in dim light: walnuts. These are a game changer for seniors. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fats, but not just any omega-3s. They contain the type that supports the DHA levels inside your retina. DHA is the fatty acid your retina needs to stay sharp. When DHA levels drop, which happens naturally after 45, your night vision worsens, colors look duller, and you become more sensitive to glare. Walnuts help restore those levels naturally. There's more. Walnuts contain melatonin, the same hormone your body uses to regulate sleep. Seniors who eat walnuts regularly sleep deeper, and deeper sleep means better eye repair. Your eyes restore themselves 3x more efficiently when sleep is stable. So walnuts don't just help your eyes directly, they support the healing environment your eyes need. And the best part? You only need 2 walnuts a day. That's it. Now imagine for a moment: almonds clearing the lens, walnuts strengthening the retina, and your eyes quietly repairing themselves every night. But we're just getting started, because in a moment we're going to dive into the other two nuts, pistachios and cashews, two of the most underrated eye-healing food seniors completely overlook. Pistachios are like natural sunglasses for your eyes, protecting them from blue light damage, and there's a secret nutrient inside them that almost no other nut has in such high concentration. And cashews? These are like tiny vision boosters filled with copper and zinc that support the macula, the area responsible for sharp, detailed vision. But I'll explain all of that in the next section, along with the best time to eat each nut, how to combine them for maximum eye repair, how long seniors take to notice clearer vision, and who should avoid certain nuts. If you're still watching and you care about your eyesight, do me a small favor. Keep listening. Your eyes deserve this knowledge, and your future self will thank you for it. Now, before we move into the second nut, I want you to pause for a moment and imagine something simple but powerful. Picture stepping out of your home early in the morning, and instead of squinting at blurry outlines, you're able to see the sharp edges of sunlight touching the grass, the gentle outline of leaves, even the small details on a bird perched on a wire. What if your vision could feel lighter, clearer, sharper, without strain? For millions of seniors, that feels impossible, but it shouldn't. And one of the foods that protects your lens and retina more than you may realize is pistachios. Many seniors eat them as a snack without knowing their real power. But let me make it simple. Pistachios contain lutein and zeaxanthin, the same two antioxidants your eyes are starving for as you age. These are the pigments that literally sit inside your retina, acting like built-in sunglasses. Without them, your eyes are completely exposed to UV damage, cataract formation, and macular degeneration. But here's the interesting part most people don't know. Pistachios are one of the highest natural sources of lutein among all nuts, and their unique green color? That's not just pretty. That color means oxygen-absorbing phytonutrients, like tiny shields, are entering your eyes every time you eat them. Seniors who add pistachios into their routine often notice less dryness, reduced eye strain after reading, and better vision in low light. And because pistachios help stabilize blood sugar, they benefit diabetic eye health too. Just one small handful, around 20 pistachios, is enough to begin nourishing your macula every single day. Many seniors tell me they enjoy pistachios at night because it stops unnecessary snacking and supports eye tissues as the body repairs during sleep. And if you're someone who struggles with night glare or sensitivity when driving, pistachios may do more for you than you think. But here's the real magic. Pistachios contain vitamin B6, which supports neurotransmitters in the brain. That means clearer thinking, sharper recall, and better communication between your eyes and your brain. Because remembering what you see is just as important as seeing it clearly. Now let's move to our third nut. And this one is where most seniors say, "Really? I didn't know that helped my eyes." Because it's not known as an eye superfood, yet the science behind it is incredibly strong. I'm talking about cashews, a nut seniors often enjoy for taste, but rarely for eye health. But cashews are rich in zinc, a mineral your eyes desperately need to activate vitamin A. Without zinc, your retina cannot send visual signals properly to your brain. You could eat all the carrots in the world, but without zinc, your body won't be able to convert that vitamin A into something your eyes can actually use. Many seniors who struggle with low light vision, especially difficulty seeing in dim rooms or adjusting from bright to dark, are unknowingly dealing with mild zinc deficiency. Cashews help fix that deficit naturally. And that creamy texture? That comes from healthy fats that strengthen the protective layer around your eyes, keeping them hydrated and cushioning delicate tissues. Another thing, cashews contain copper, a mineral essential for collagen production. This supports the structural integrity of your cornea and lens. As we age, collagen production slows down, making the eyes more vulnerable to cataracts and lens clouding. Cashews give your body the raw material it needs to slow that decline. Just 6 to 8 cashews a day are enough. The key is consistency. You don't need a bowl of them. You just need a daily microdose that your body can use to rebuild those tissues slowly, steadily, silently. The same way cataracts form silently over decades. Now you're reversing the process by feeding your eyes what they've been missing. But everything you've heard so far becomes even more powerful when combined with the fourth nut. And this last one does something the others don't. It helps purify the fluid inside your eyes and supports optic nerve health, something seniors over 55 often struggle with without realizing it. Before I tell you about nut number 4, here's a simple tip. If you're enjoying this video so far, consider subscribing to the channel. Seniors write to me every day saying these natural tips have changed their life. And if you want clearer vision, stronger memory, and healthier aging, you deserve the same results. Now let's continue. The 4th nut on our list is walnuts, and they're the king of omega-3s, the highest among all nuts. You know how a walnut looks like a human brain? It's nature's reminder. Walnuts support the brain and the eyes because both are connected by the optic nerve. When that nerve becomes inflamed or weakened, vision becomes blurry, distorted, or washed out. Walnuts help prevent that, omega-3. Fatty acids improve communication between your retina and brain. They reduce inflammation inside the eye, which is one of the root causes of cataracts and macular degeneration. They also keep the tear film healthy, which prevents the dryness so many seniors struggle with. But here's something even more powerful. Walnuts improve blood flow, and good blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more antioxidants reaching your eyes. Healthy vision is not just about protecting the eyes, it's about feeding them from the inside. Walnuts do exactly that, naturally and without effort. A small handful, just 3 to 4 walnut halves each day, is enough to begin nourishing the optic nerve and sharpening your visual clarity. And here's something you might not know. Omega-3 deficiencies have been linked in research to poor memory recall, slower thinking, and reduced focus. So walnuts don't just help you see better, they help you think better. They're one of the few foods that support eyesight and memory at the same time. Seniors who eat walnuts daily often report improved mental sharpness, less fogginess, and better recall of small details. Imagine reading a book without losing your place. Imagine remembering names faster. Imagine holding on to memories more clearly. Walnuts help make that possible. Now that we've covered all 4 nuts, I want you to understand something important. It's not about eating a huge amount. It's about a small, consistent dose your body can absorb daily. Just a few almonds, a handful of pistachios, a few cashews, and a couple walnut halves, that's all you need. But we're not done yet. Part 3 of this presentation is where everything comes together. I'm going to show you exactly how seniors can combine these 4 nuts to maximize eye repair, reduce inflammation, stabilize vision, and naturally fight cataracts over time. Before we wrap up, I want you to imagine something with me. Picture yourself 1 year from now. You're standing in front of a mirror, and instead of leaning forward, blinking hard, or adjusting your glasses again and again, you look straight ahead and your eyes feel awake, alive, and clear. That tired heaviness in your eyes? Gone. That foggy feeling when reading? Lighter. That constant dryness seniors talk about? Much better. And in that moment, you'll realize something powerful. It wasn't some expensive supplement, it wasn't laser surgery, it wasn't a complicated program. It was simply giving your eyes the nutrients they were begging for, consistently. That's the power of these 4 nuts. These aren't snacks, these are natural medicine. They're like a daily dose of repair for your lenses, your retina, your optic nerve, your macula, and even your brain. But here's what most seniors don't know. The real magic happens when you combine them strategically, because each nut fills a gap the others cannot fill. Almonds bring vitamin E, pistachios bring lutein and zeaxanthin, cashews bring zinc and copper, walnuts bring omega-3s. These nutrients don't just work individually, they work together to build stronger vision over time. Let me show you how to use them properly. Every evening, between dinner and bedtime, your body enters a repair mode, your eyes especially. Because when you close your eyes at night, your body sends oxygen, antioxidants, and proteins to your retina, lens, and optic nerve. This is when healing happens. This is when inflammation drops. This is when damaged cells finally get repaired, and this is the perfect window to feed your eyes what they need. You don't need a bowl full. You don't need to eat too much. In fact, too many nuts can cause bloating or unnecessary calories. But the right small amount is like fuel for your visual system. Here's the simple, senior-friendly routine hundreds of people are now following. 2 almonds, 20 pistachios, 6 cashews, 3 walnut halves, that's it. Balanced, precise, easy to follow. This combination gives your eyes vitamin E, zinc, healthy fats, plant pigments, and omega-3s, the exact blend the aging eye struggles to get from a normal diet. Now you might be wondering, How long before I notice a difference? For many seniors, it takes 4 to 6 weeks of consistent intake to feel lighter eyes, fewer dryness symptoms, and softer vision strain. For others, especially those dealing with early cataract formation, it may take 3 months or more. Healing is slow but steady. Cataracts don't develop overnight, so improvement doesn't happen overnight either. But the key is, improvement does happen. Over time, antioxidants from these nuts help reduce the clouding in the lens, calm inflammation, improve blood flow, and give the eyes the nutrients they rarely receive in modern diets. And the best part? These nuts also help the brain, strengthening the visual processing center responsible for clarity and sharpness. Clear vision isn't just about the eyes, it's about the connection between the eyes and the brain. So when both are nourished, both improve. Another thing seniors tell me after trying this nightly nut routine is how much it helps their sleep. Walnuts naturally support melatonin production. Cashews help relax the nervous system. Pistachios stabilize blood sugar. And almonds calm the muscles. And better sleep equals better eye repair. Your eyes heal the fastest between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. If you're not sleeping deeply, your eyes can't repair deeply. That's why this combination works beautifully. It's not just for your eyes. It's for your entire nighttime restoration cycle. Now, I want to give you 2 optional upgrades that work extremely well with this nut protocol. Simple habits seniors can add tonight. Upgrade 1. After eating your nuts, drink 1 small glass of warm water. This helps reduce intraocular pressure and supports hydration inside the eye. Upgrade 2. 10 minutes before sleeping, dim the lights. This reduces strain on the retina and signals your brain that it's time for visual rest. Small habits, big results. But let's address an important question. What if someone has diabetes, or cholesterol issues, or high blood pressure? Good news, the specific amounts we're using are small, safe, and heart-friendly. Almonds and walnuts improve cholesterol, pistachios support blood sugar balance, and cashews in small portions are perfectly fine. If anything, seniors with diabetes often notice improved eye hydration and reduced blurry vision related to fluctuating glucose levels. Now, before we end this video, I want to share a message directly with you. Your eyesight is one of the most precious gifts you have. You deserve to enjoy every sunrise, every smile, every face, and every detail in your life. And sometimes, the body just needs a little help, a little support, a little fuel to work the way it was designed. These 4 nuts may seem simple, but inside your body, they perform miracles. They calm inflammation, protect delicate tissues, strengthen your lens, energize your retina, nourish your optic nerve, and bring back the clarity aging tries to take away every day you choose to take care of your eyes. Your eyes take care of you back. So start tonight, stay consistent, and watch what happens in weeks, not years. If this video helped you, share it with another senior who deserves healthier, clearer vision. You may change their life more than you realize. And if you want more natural tips for your eyes, your brain, your energy, and your health, subscribe to this channel. We are here to help you age stronger, wiser, and healthier than ever. Thank you for watching. Take care of your eyes, and I'll see you in the next video.